there, y'all. Yamasaki here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be reassembling this Kohler 4-cylinder engine. And I had to take it apart to see what is keeping it locked up. It's actually not as bad as it looks, so stay tuned. So as you can see, right now I've got quite a bit of a mess here. I have the manifold off, and I had to see what was going on in here. As you guys can see, if you want to get over here, in some of these ports, I can't tell if that's the exhaust port or the intake port, there was about a mountain's worth of crap in each of these. So I dug that out, and then I took the valve cover off first before I took anything else off, just to see what's going on in there. And those valves don't look too terrible. The cylinders themselves don't look too bad at all either. This one has a little bit of rust up top. This one is just carboned up. And these two over here look to be pretty good. Might be a stuck valve or something. We still have the exhaust, or the head gasket on there. Nice copper piece. But this engine still has potential, hopefully. It's locked up, but we're going to try and figure it out. It doesn't look as bad as it could have been, that's for sure. But we're going to go ahead and take you guys inside and show you what I've done to them. Alright, so we got our parts here. I painted the head a nice hammered finish. I don't know, flatheads just look good when they're gray, I say. We have our thermostat here, which I soaked in some vinegar. It's made of brass, and it'll just pop right in there like that. I think it's still usable. I don't know about the gasket. And then over here, we have our exhaust and intake manifold. And I think the cool thing about this engine is it's very similarly built, like the 4 to 8 inch flathead tractors or the Model A's. Really early technology. I'm not sure what year this engine is. If any of you guys know, you know where to go down in the comments. But I think if the serial number is correct on the engine, it may have been built in 1930. But both of these parts have been cleaned, washed, and painted. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to painstakingly put them back on the engine at, what time is it, Mikey?
It is currently 10:09 p.m. on a Friday.
10:09 p.m. on a Friday, and we're going to put this damn thing back together. How do you feel about that, Mikey?
I want to go home.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Ripley just ran to go get the head. He's coming back. Let's take a look at this fucking... Look at this weirdo walking up. Look at how ugly this fucker is.
Oh, damn, Mikey, come on. Alright. We gotta get in here. Stepping on the valve cover, that's fine. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put this girl back together. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Alright. So I gotta get this thing. Slide down. Just like so. And then we have our head bolts. Mikey's handing me the headband. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So we gotta get this puppy back on here. Like so. And cool, another cool thing about this engine, I thought, is right here, this is one of the head bolts. And that, I think, is to help you lift the engine up in the air, kind of like you would with a traditional engine. So we'll just put this guy back in here, just to keep things lined up. So we're going to put the head back on first. Let's get this down to a certain point. We'll keep our parts together. Now I need to see these ones are put here. I kind of have a mess here, so I'm not entirely sure what parts go where. But we're going to find out. It's alright. Well, this engine has potential. We just have to get it free. And I think I've got some more evapor rust on order. And you guys know how I like my evapor rust. I think I've never tried this before. Am I blinding the viewers, Mikey?
Yeah, you are.
Alright, I'm sorry guys. I will stay right here. Let's not look at you. I'm just going to put some evapor rust down each of the spark plug holes here and see what happens. Might do it with some PB Blaster first, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. So now we'll get each of these going. Lots of bolts for the heads on these old engines. Just gotta get them started. Look at that. That engine looks 10 times better with that painted head. Don't you think, Mike?
Delusion killed the camel.
I have no idea what that means. What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
The camel's delusional?
Delusion killed the camel.
Alrighty then. So we're just about there. Got a few more to get in there and get started. Some of them are pretty stiff. Should probably put oil on these, but oh well. We're just gonna have to deal. So now we got those started. I think they're 9/16. We'll just go in a pattern. I'm sure these need to be torqued down, but I just want it to be on there. Just gotta go slow. Then you won't break your head, hopefully. Oh yeah, some of these are pretty damn tight. And then I gotta do this one by hand, so we'll pause the video, guys, and you won't have to wait around for me for 1,000 years. Alrighty, so we got the head on. We got them all. We don't have them torqued down, but we got them on there pretty good. Just gotta get this last one. That feels about right, so we'll leave that. Now we're going to put the valve cover on.
Look at how crusty that thing is.
I know. I still got to clean it, but I figured we'll work with what we got here. I think it went... Oh, I think it went like this.
He thinks, everybody.
Maybe not. Maybe it does go the other way.
He doesn't know.
Nope. Well, it seemed to go on, so we're gonna call that right. So we got these here. Those are 1/2 inch. About 9/16. Alright, valve cover's on. Now the last thing we gotta do is get this intake and exhaust manifold on. This is not gonna be the fun part. And it looks like I forgot to put this gasket on. So that's nice, but anyway, if I get my bolts here, wherever they are, all we gotta do is the tricky part. Getting this started. Like so. Grab another one of my bolts. There's one right there. That's the tricky part, of getting them started.
Look at the sock to skin ratio on this fucker. Come on now.
Hey man, it's just how I roll. So we're getting her. Mikey's being a weirdo right now.
Hey man.
And then I don't know if you can get under here, Mikey, but right here and right over here are two very tricky bolts. You got to get them under there and get them started somehow. They really just don't make it easy on you, do they? Make sure we're tightening. Just like that. Stuck. So there we go. Now, hopefully I can get this one started. Go ahead and stop it. Alrighty, so we got the head on, we got the intake and exhaust manifold on, and we got the valve cover on, and I just wanted to get in here, see what's going on, and I figured I'd end up painting these both since they're off, just to make it look better. You know, it never hurts to paint before you finish the project. You just need to repaint it then. And go an extra mile, I guess. But I just got to get the spark plugs back in there. But figure this would be a short little video of seeing the works of this old Kohler 4-cylinder. See if we can save it. So, turn this off for you guys. And do the outro. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more content. And Yamasaki out.